Fire, 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 fire. This one has an elite level of understanding of male psychology. I was today years old when I realized that what she says is true. Men love quests. Oh, I bet she also gets called a pick-me too. For telling it how it is. Let's do it.
This is a hot tip for the ladies. Men love quests. No, I know, not all men, but most men, okay? And all the men I want in my life, they like quests. Most men hate puzzles, but they love quests. Most men don't want you to be coy and confusing and elusive. They want you to have very clear quests that you tell them, this is exactly what I want you to do this, and I will be happy when you do it. A friend was telling me that her boyfriend offered to scrape off her car the other day. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. She's like, yeah, I told him not to, but I thought it was nice he offered. And I was like, oh, you told him not to? She's like, yeah, I didn't want to be difficult and inconvenience him. And I'm like, but didn't he happily offer to do it? And she's like, yeah, but I told him I didn't want him to. I'm like, oh, you didn't want him to? Like, you wanted to do it yourself? And she's like, no, I would have loved if he did it for me, but I didn't want to be difficult. And I'm like, honey, you have to remember, men love quests. If you don't want him to do something because you want to do it yourself, that's totally fine. But do not squash yourself down and deny yourself for no reason. Instead, let them do the quest for you and then be super appreciative and kind and happy about it.
Chat. This is literally what marriage used to be like. I'm sure there's people that still live their life like this, but it used to be like this, chat. This is the woman waiting at the door for you when you get home from work. You went to work, you had a long day, you worked hard, maybe you asked for a raise, maybe you got it, maybe you didn't. But you completed your quest and your wife is waiting for you at the door when you get home, and that's the reward, chat.
Nothing makes a man happier than completing a quest for you and you being happy and appreciative about it. So when he offers to scrape your car off, say, that would be amazing, thank you so much. And then when he comes in, tell him, thank you, that just made my day so much brighter. Maybe make him a warm cup of coffee so that
he's so cute.
It's like a video game, okay? He did his quest and then you gave him a resource in return. He leveled up in the game. He's winning now. You gave him the gift of winning. When a man loves you, nothing will make him happier than knowing he made you a little happier via a quest. I'll be like, ooh, ice cream sounds so good right now. My husband will be like, I can go get you some. I'm like, no, you don't have to do that right now. He's like, are you sure? I'm happy to. My first instinct is, no, I don't want to inconvenience him, but
I think that's like a problem with women being super submissive and like not wanting to inconvenience the other party.
If I want that ice cream and it will truly make me happy to get that ice cream, I should let him go on that quest. It will not inconvenience him. It makes him feel like he's winning the game. Don't be a jerk. Don't make people do things for no reason. Be appreciative and happy when somebody puts that effort in for you. But honey, they love a good quest.
Honey.
Why do you think there's so many memes of boyfriends and husbands filling a girl's water cup? I'll tell you.
Wait, that's actually a really good point. Like, I get not wanting to inconvenience someone, but the problem is some women will take this and like apply it to dating. Like, yeah, I rejected him and he stopped asking me out. I just don't understand. You know, that's them talking. I wanted it to keep trying. Imagine you're playing an MMO or like a single player game and you have to, every time you talk to like an NPC that gives you out a quest who may or may not have a quest, it makes you do like 3 puzzles instead of getting straight to the point.
Why? It's a quick, easy quest. If the quest involves something that makes him feel kind of manly and powerful, that's a double points quest. Husband just put together a little vanity.
Triple points if he gets to use an obscure tool. Oh, that is so cute. Wait, I actually never thought about it like that.
For me, and I came upstairs and I just started jumping up and down. And I was like, oh my god, it looks so good. He's just like beaming, like, I did it. Look how happy I made her. Related pro tip, don't say sorry, say thank you. Sorry I'm so annoying. Thank you for listening to me. Sorry I'm running late. Thank you for waiting for me.
Oh, wait, this chick is actually so strong.
Sorry I'm crying. Thank you for creating this safe space for me to cry.
Dude, some ladies need to hear this. Nagging isn't a quest, by the way. There's a difference between can you help me with this and you need to do this. Yeah, if you ask someone like, hey, can you please take out the trash? It would make my life a whole lot easier. That's better than being like, oh my god, you need to take out the trash today. That's bad. That's bad. Don't do that. My mom used to do that to my dad. Or my brother, even. Just get mad, like, you need to take out the trash right now! And also, women that don't give quests, are red flags, to be honest, I feel like. If your mindset is always, yes, I would love if this thing was done for me, but if you don't read my mind and do it even though I verbally didn't ask you to do it, because men are silly, they need, like, not silly, but, like, men are built differently. They don't have, like, the silly intuition that women have, where it's like, if I don't tell you verbally and it's just based on, like, my attitude towards you, I'm gonna get mad. It's not a good sign to have, like, a woman say things like that. Or not say things like that, actually. They don't say it. Like, you know, there's nothing worse than a girl who's, like mad at you sitting on the couch and is like, chat, I thought I told you to take out the trash today. Like 5 hours later, after she's done sulking on the couch, doing nothing. Why did my man do my chores for against me my consent? And I didn't tell her. I'm not built different, I'm built stupid. No, men are not stupid. Women have a weird intuition thing where it's like, if something's really, like, if it's slightly off, they will want to try and fix it. Like, if a man's brooding and being upset and he's in his own head and being really, like, angry about something that's not related to his woman, women will try and go out of their way to fix it. I've seen it happen with my mom as well, like with my mom and dad. My dad will be like mad at, like, I don't know, like some bill or something, right? And he's sitting at his desk, like kind of sulking about it. And my mom's like coming in and being like, are you okay? Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay? And my dad's like, I'm fine! Me and my partner both have ADHD and memory problems, so we're both understanding when we forget shit. No, I'm not even talking about, like, forgetting stuff. I'm talking about, like, not communicating at all. Yeah. Take out the trash or I divorce you. The problem is the coy women who like a guy but actively reject them and get mad when they move on. You didn't give them a quest, you give them a puzzle, so they left. Women like to play stupid games during dating and, like, during the dating phase where they want to play hard to get. And they want to do this, like, game of essentially doing this tiptoeing, like, you like me? I guess you do. Okay, want to hang out? Like, XDDDD kind of thing. It's hard to describe, but I've seen it happen, like, back in, like, high school, where girls are like, oh, I love him, and, like, I want to be with him so bad, but I also don't want to, like, I don't want to put in, like, too much effort. And you're just sitting here like, why can't you just, like, be together and be normal? Shit's annoying. Yes, I agree. Again, I watched it happen with, like, girls in my class where they would try and date some guy, you know, go on a date or something, or they'd want to be together in school. And it was just really stupid. And then those women grow up and they still act like that when they're on, like, Tinder and stuff. When it's really ultimately, like, a really childish way of, like, dating. What? You're lost. I wonder what she wanted. Yep. Quests also reduce anxiety, right? Like, if you're clear with what you want, it will prevent your partner from overthinking if they're always used to having to read your mind or your blow up. It's healthier in general to communicate. Yes. Absolutely. Don't do the... Like, if there's any ladies listening, I don't know if there are, but try and be reasonable and, like, voice your concerns. Like, say you're really tired after, like, you come home from work and then you say, I hate doing the dishes, can you please do the dishes for me? Don't just, like, get mad and then, like, freak the fuck out because the dishes aren't done. Like, tell them, like, hey, I'd really appreciate it if you did the dishes. I'm running on, like, 3% battery or something. Same with girls that are with men. It's vice versa, but more so with women. Women are not straightforward and men are fucking stupid. No, I don't think it's about stupidity. I think there's a lot of smart, like really high IQ men that exist out there. They can't read women's minds, and they don't know how to read women that are giving off like very subtle signals that they're pissed off. It's annoying. I've noticed it with my own family, man. I have a clear memory of a girl asking me if she could sit in my lap, and it didn't even cross my mind she might be interested. But that's not your fault. That's you being young. I don't think, I mean, again, if you grow up, maybe it's a little bit of a you issue, but at the same time, if you're young and that happens, I think that's just you being naive and not stupid. There's a difference between being naive and stupid. If your husband is unconsciously stressed because he's wondering if he didn't do something that you want because you don't tell him, I don't know, I feel like I see that a lot amongst my peers. Yeah. Or they're acting stupid and saying like, oh, why didn't you take care of the kids or whatever? And then you're sitting here like, because you didn't tell me to, I thought you had a handle on it, you know? Like, for example, they're saying, oh, let's feed the kids. And it's like, oh, well, I'm busy doing something. And then the mom goes downstairs and feeds the children. And then she gets mad at the husband for not helping feed the kids. It's like, well, he said he was busy. Maybe you could have waited or something. That kind of thing. The density of my skull is likened to that of a black dwarf star. Again, I cannot enunciate enough that women and men are both stupid in their own way, but it's not about like intelligent stupidity. It's more like women and men are built different. Women can't be forefront and are rather emotional about conflict and think that conflict is going to happen at any point, even if you ask them to do something like take out the trash or do the dishes. Whereas men are like, just get fucking to the point. I don't fucking care. Just do it. The other really important part is the word quest needs rewards, and the word is verbal appreciation, not indifference, or that's your job type of deal. Yes. Yeah. Efficiency? Yeah, men are about efficiency. Absolutely. And some men get really mad when you're being inefficient, even though you're not being inefficient on purpose. You're just being a woman! It's not about you being stupid! Women! Even jobs reward you with a paycheck? Well, yeah, obviously, but your reward cannot be, like, money. I mean, obviously, sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know, maybe, like, a girl wants to go out and then she, like, gives you, like, a sloppy toppy or something. A woman gives you sloppy toppy and you're like, I want to take you out for ice cream, you know? Like, that's, I would say that's equivalent exchange. Or maybe, like, you rub her back. Yeah, like a token of gratitude or affection. Your relationship is not of 9 to 5. Yeah, but you can kind of equate it or something. I don't know. Maybe she's on her period and, like, you just want to, like, you know, pat her little belly. Yeah. I'm glad we aren't in the time of saving women from castles. Would have left the lady in there. I want to save me, but let me be like Tuesday. See ya. That's powerful. I mean, again, it would have been more transparent if the lady was in the castle, right? Like, she wanted saving, and you'd be like, I don't know. She's not giving me the right signals. You'd save her in the castle with the dragon? Wouldn't that be like petting an aggressive cat's belly? No. You should, if you ever get a woman chat, you should always be really nice to her when she's on her period. Yeah, it's the best you can do. Pat her little belly, give her a warm compress, get her some ice cream or some chocolate, make her a hot chocolate or something. Women love it when you give them shit, chat. Oh my god. Women love it. If you, like, give her a flower or a chocolate or, like, a drawing or a poem. Oh my god, women ate that shit up. My brother loved poetry, and he could write poetry in English and in Russian pretty well. He was, like, really into literature. And my brother liked writing little poems for his little girlfriends. He was kind of like a womanizer, to be completely honest with you, when I was younger and he was like a teenager. Yeah, he would write them poems and women loved that shit. He always told me when he grew up, he's like, yeah, you know, I was kind of a womanizer. I would write them poems about how, you know, the trees and the sun and how they're beautiful and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure he still has like notebooks of like his old poetry that he would write. Not to women specifically, like to just for fun. This was like around about like the start when the internet wasn't like super popular. If a girl sends you to the store for pads, make sure you get the right ones. Yes. Yes, always get the right ones. And don't mix up tampons with pads. Is that a cultural thing? I think my brother was just really into literature, man. He loved writing poetry. He loved writing rap. Did you guys know that too? Yeah. He liked writing rap in English when he started learning English. What size pussy you have, darling? Okay, I'm gonna end it on that note. What are you fucking talking about? Pussy, shut up. Anyway, chat. I love women. I love based women like this that want to help other women instead of being like, oh my god, you don't need men. Men are so fucking stupid.